Yo, 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 Big Catch back up in here. We got Wack 100 casting down all lies, all accusations, all allegations towards TDE. And we got the answer bringing us the video from what I believe is Clubhouse. You know how Wack, he be on that Clubhouse tip. But as far as that happened, I ain't even gonna mention it. We know what we talking about. We gonna shut all of that down. It ain't gonna gain no steam. It ain't gaining no steam. I still haven't heard about it out there, but we just gonna make sure that nail is in the coffin. Wack 100 reacts to TDE, Kendrick's former label, lawsuit, Drake, and academics' revenge coming. Now, let's see what Wack 100 got to say, y'all. I will leave a link in the description for y'all to go watch it uninterrupted. Y'all know I'm like holding y'all. Without further ado, let's get it.
Problem. And the people know that a lot of people brain, they don't they can't just grab everything, especially with something like that. You got to really read it and break it down. Like everything I heard, I pay attention to one thing. And that whole, what's the one thing you never heard that was never touched?
Nah, that's true.
And now I know you're reaching.
They reaching. That's why it didn't even pick up steam. It didn't even, matter of fact, this is gonna be my last video about this. This is gonna be my last video about this because it didn't even come out. Ain't nobody even paying attention to it.
You never heard there was any physical nothing that went on. This first thing I pay attention to. When we pay attention to Diddy and all these other, that's what we hear, right? So now when you take this right here and you really listen to what she's saying, first of all, the problem started, she said she wasn't paid, right? Now, so the first question I'm going to ask is, was you contracted directly to TDE or was you somebody that came through a temporary agency? First thing I'm going to ask, right? Because if you contracted directly to TDE, that's one thing. But if you come through a temporary agency, I think people get in these environments and start to say, I work for TDE, right? If the temporary agency is R&B Enterprises, and R&B Enterprises calls you, Rue, and say, hey, we got a temp job over here at Top Dog Entertainment for you to go in here and do this, that, and other, it's gonna pay you $3,000 a month, right? You take the job, you go over there, right? You go over there, right? TDE ain't gonna pay you a thing, because TDE might be getting charged $4,200 a month from R&B Enterprises, right? The contract is from
them temp agencies. They're just the middleman.
R&B Enterprises to TDE, and R&B Enterprises has subcontracted and sent you as the worker. So now I want to know, was you directly?
Boy, hey, look, man, hey, y'all let me know if y'all ever did a temp job, a temp agency where you had to be in line 3 in the morning. Woo wee! You had to be in the line 2, 3 in the morning. And man, they should send you up, man. I done been there and done that, man. Thank God he took me out of that crap.
Be contracted to TDE, or was you contracted through another entity in which TDE paid and maybe they didn't pay, right? So first, I haven't heard no physical contact or none of that. 2, we don't know if you was contracted directly to TDE or an entity of TDE had a contract and you been subcontracted out. 3, you didn't put no dollar amount. See, ordinarily when a person don't include a dollar amount because they may be owed $278, but they know if they put that down there, people are gonna look at it like, what the fuck are you talking about? Is that a discrepancy in some hours, right? Because if An older person, 100,000, 20,000, 50,000, 1,000, 5,000, they're gonna put that in there, right? I don't see that.
Mm-hmm.
Three, you mentioned everybody but the founder, which is who we know as top dog, right? So everybody else I see you mention are people that he's positioned within his companies. Four, you're saying you were coerced into drinking alcohol. Now, here goes the problems with open studio sessions. See, when you walk through the door, immediately to the right, there's always this little stand, and it got a tray on it. And on the tray, right, is usually liquors, Red Bulls, and juices, and little mints, and peanuts, standard, right? Now, when people come into the studio, right, anybody can go over there and get a water, get a Red Bull, pour a shot, or whatever. Nobody's really paying attention. I'm just gonna be real with you. So when I hear you say you were coerced, I'm not hearing you saying this individual brought me some liquor and I was underage. Are you saying you were coerced
Y'all following him? Y'all follow him? He making sense. He making sense.
because you were in a studio environment and you
Mm-hmm.
chose to go over there and pour yourself a drink? Another thing is she was 15, 16, 17, or 19. I think her age would have been included because now it makes it look even worse. See, when they
Mm-hmm.
leave certain out,
Yeah.
it's because it sounds better, right? Without putting in there the 20-year-old such and such and such and such in the month of May, although going to be 21 in July, right? See, whenever it's f***ed up, they're going to give you all the details because they want you to know it's f***ed up. When
Right.
that came out against Diddy, they said 13-year-old. They didn't just say female was attacked.
I kind of knew it was gibberish just because of the platform it came out at. That DJ Academics TV stuff, if it's on Twitter, if it's on Instagram, it's like they just be throwing stuff out there, man. They just be throwing stuff out there, man. I'm gonna stop giving that some light too. I'm gonna stop giving that light.
They gave her age. They gave all this. The other lady they supposed to flew in, they said 16-year-old, right? R. Kelly, they gave you an age. They weren't playing no games. So now we want to know, how old was she? Did she voluntarily go get the liquor that was over there? Because I believe at
Yep, this Academics TV thing right here. Newsweek reports that two has alleged several TDs. Yeah, no AIDS. Yep. Yeah, I get what he's saying too. The lawsuit claims TDE management turned a blind eye when they were made aware of the allegations at the time. Yeah, yeah. This is gonna be our last video reporting on this, y'all. Y'all ain't gotta worry about this no more.
the age of 20, right, or even 19, that your know what you supposed to be doing and shouldn't be doing. Are they
That's a
guilty?
fact.
Are they guilty of having a security guard not standing over there by this tray, right? Because somebody have came in there that may want to take advantage of what's accessible, right? Are we gonna shoot? Are we gonna treat the liquor bottle as a firearm in a home around children? If that's what we gonna do, if that's your narrative you want to run, that got to be your narrative. But I believe a person at a certain age, right? And I'm gonna personally tell myself, anybody from 18 on know what the they supposed to be doing and not
That's a
supposed to be
fact.
doing.
But they
Straight
trying
up.
to say that they were coerced into
But I'm
drinking.
saying, but okay,
Mm-hmm.
they never said they were offered. They never said
Right.
they were forced, right? So now we
Mm-hmm.
gotta ask ourselves: are you playing games,
Uh
word
huh.
games, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because
Right.
if you were forced, right, your would say that, right? You
Right.
would said I was forced, or I was offered, right?
Because she said that she was that she described an incident where she was coerced
Okay.
into consuming alcohol
Now I'm
while
gonna tell you
underage.
why that is a strong word,
Right.
right? That says an unwilling person to do
Mm-hmm.
something by use of force and threats,
Right.
right? So that means somebody forced you or threatened you if you don't do this or else, or here you better do this, right?
That's what they said.
Now if
Mm-hmm.
that's the case, you say you were coerced, which means you were threatened and forced. You got to show us that. You got to show us where you was threatened and where you was forced. How long ago did this happen? Where were you when this happened?
Right.
You notice we never
Good battle. Oh, that's
heard anything about his text message communications, or she received phone calls about this, that, or the other. So now we got to make sure this is maybe, are you one of the individuals that maybe was working there and on the 89th day, like a temporary agency does, maybe let you go and you maybe tried to double back because you felt everything was buddy. They might have gave you a few compliments here or there because technically you grown if you're over a certain age, and maybe the offer wasn't extended or the opportunity wasn't extended, and you sat back and a couple years later you got mad. We want to know. It's too many holes in it. We want to know.
yeah. And if somebody asks this person, whoever it is, asks them all these questions, they're not gonna be able to handle it because it sounds like lies. They ain't gonna be able to handle it.
Want to know where you
Well, y'all already know. Once you lie the first time, you're gonna have to keep on lying and build lies on top of lies on top of lies. That's why it's just good to, hey, look, just tell the truth in the first place.
were when this happened. We want to know if you were amongst other people. We want to know, did somebody force you or threaten you to drink liquor? It never says no physical anything happens. So we just want to know, right? I see this and I think it should be some type of law against this because they got Jay-Z the same way. So it's just some holes in it. We wanna know where you were at, how old you were. Was it an open bar situation? And I believe if these were the things that actually happened, they would have included these details.
All right, y'all, there it is, man. Let me know what y'all think in the comments.
And y'all already know Wack, he knows what he's talking about when it come down to them lawyers and all of that stuff. When it come down to that courtroom stuff, he already look, he know. But yeah, y'all let me know what y'all think. This is gonna be the last video because that story ain't even pick up. You know what I mean? They gonna have to try harder. We don't believe you. You need more people. But yes, a whole lot of people walking around trying to back this up. Not a lot of people, but the OVOs. They trying to back this up, trying to make it stick, and it ain't sticking at all. Unless we just mad early on the top. But yeah, whatever they come out with, we're gonna be here to smash it. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Big Kish signing out. I'm going, y'all.